Welcome back to the show. This is still Entertainment Guide on DJT. My name is Prudent himself. I'm here with a legend, somebody who has contributed immensely to our entertainment industry, and I'm very, very fortunate and, of course, grateful to God Almighty for making me see this day and, of course, have the opportunity to have a sit-down interview with him. Obiba Sly Collins is my guest on the show. Very excited to have you on the show. How you doing this evening?
Cool.
How you doing? Away from the music, away from everything, I mean, family business, how you doing personally?
Oh, everything is fine. We give glory to God.
Yeah.
We thank God for where He has brought us, because many have gone, but we are still alive.
Great.
Helping who they will help, who they want to receive the help,
Yeah.
educating the people who they want to learn, to make sure Africa become one, to make sure entertainment grow, to make sure everything that make it possible for Africa to be great again, we will do.
Yeah, great. And I like the mindset. And of course, many of us who are following the music scene for some time now, we realize that most of our younger generations are shying away from the Highlife genre. And you are somebody who have pushed it, proposed it, I mean, projected it throughout your musical career. If you hear conversations like this, where you see every Ghanaian artist trying to say, I'm an Afrobeat artist instead of a Highlife artist, which is our signature as Ghanaians, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel Afrobeat is high life.
Okay.
They can't take, you see, high life is the main generation of the whole songs.
Yeah.
I can say high life is African country music. Do you understand? And it grows to so many. Even I can tell you, even the hip life and all those came from high life.
Right.
So Afrobeat, if you divert drum pattern, it doesn't, you cannot divert the rhythm.
Okay.
It's still high life. The high life rhythm is in every Afrobeat. Fela started with high life, then he moved to Afrobeat. He used the drum pattern and African percussion to introduce and add jazz into it.
Great.
So he make it stronger
All right.
and acceptable in the international market. So that is what we should do, high life. So I'm happy that the youth now are trying to transform high life into Afrobeat. If you say it's Afrobeat, you have not said anything.
Okay.
It's still high life.
It's still high life.
Still belongs to
But
Africa.
why do they find it difficult to align or, I mean, attach themselves on the brand Highlife? They refuse to attach themselves as Highlife, but rather Afrobeat. Because we know Afrobeat is mostly from the Nigerian part of Africa.
It's not formed by Nigerian part of Africa.
Okay.
I can tell you Afrobeat really started from Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Then I can tell you, listening to Chenchembia Dimeu, Alaji K. Frempon, you can listen, Ambule, they are all playing Afrobeat. Very long time. Fela came into Ghana and transformed it because he has jazz into it. So many horns. But you know, Kumasi High Life is different. It's only guitar.
Okay.
You understand? They don't normally add the high life. And if you go to even in Nigeria, in other part of Africa, like Cote d'Ivoire, Congo, they don't add much hands. They use the guitar.
Okay.
So even the Francophone music, the reason why they don't want to call it high life, all generated from this high life that belongs to Africa. Even the sukus and all those things you are listening is high life. But if you turn it into another rhythm, that doesn't mean you are not picking the rhythm from where it belongs. It belongs to Africa.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm asking this and because of the fact that you have lived in Nigeria for so long, and you did some of your music in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Now we look at the music scene and we realize that most of our Nigerian counterparts are way ahead of the Ghanaians in the space. What would you attribute the success of the Nigerians in the international market to?
Nigeria international market, Nigeria are very, very, very buoyant. They are loud, and they are many.
Okay.
And they accept their own.
Yeah.
I can tell you Nigeria accept African music, but they did that to Ghanaians. They did that to Abrecheba Kofi Same. Even they crown him as a chief in Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
When his music was accepted at that time, Real High Life, LSC Day for Ghana and all those, Day for Corner and all those stuff. Nigeria accepted it. Till now, Nigeria love Yiti Mensah and Co. Loved Ramblers Band. You understand? So only Nigeria, they are too huge in the sense that they are southern part and the northern part and the eastern part.
Yeah.
Every part with the kind of rhythm they like. The eastern part love the kind of rhythm Kwabena Kwedu and all those played.
Yeah.
And the southern part of Nigeria is the Yoruba and all those. They like the jazzy part of adding so many horns in the rhythm, like Yiti Mensah, like Jerry Hansen and co. But that doesn't mean it's not high life.
Okay.
You understand? Rex Lawson and co. They all came from and they learned from us.
Yeah.
They pick a lot of rhythms from Ghana and modify it into whatever they have taken it to. And the reason why the Nigerian artists are, remember how many people, Ghana, how many we are.
Okay.
And Nigerians, they are very high business-minded people.
Okay.
They put money seriously in to invest on the artists.
Oh, okay.
But why? Some of them came from here. Some of the artists that become so hit, they still pass through Ghana. Yeah. Why? They have to come here and take their blessing.
Okay.
Ghana is the gateway of Africa. No matter what, Nigeria is bigger than us, but Ghana is really the motherland for them too.
What pivotal role does Ghana play in catapulting artists to the international market?
A lot.
We know Mr. Easy came to Ghana. We've seen, the likes of
even Wizkid and co.
Yes.
Yes. But don't forget, it has happened to Ghanaians too.
Okay.
But sometimes Ghanaians, we ourselves, we use our lips, our tongue to destroy our own thing. That is the problem.
Really?
Yes. That is Ghanaian. Ghanaian doesn't accept their own. They always want to accept outsider better than the Ghanaians. That is our problem.
Wow.
The patriotism is not enough so much the way it is in the Nigerians when they are promoting their music.
And what do you think is the reason for that?
The reason why we have to remove that hatred that is in between Ghanaians. You see, when God bless country, he will use one little thing to destroy and block the people from their success.
Yes.
You understand? Ghana, he prefer to even help an outsider than. He'll even tell, I've seen a lot in Ghanaians. So that is the only thing that we have to try to love ourselves. Accept our own, the way it is. Because I can say it vividly, Goodies music and this guy, Precise Music.
Yeah.
Through them, I took VIP, and they came to Nigeria and they visited us. They were with us. And the Nigeria accepted them very well. They didn't say you are a Ghanaian, they will not accept you. But one thing Ghanaians should put it in mind, Nigeria will accept theirs, but they will not abandon theirs. Ghana will accept us, but they abandon us and go for the foreign one.
Okay.
That is one way we should try and cross-check. And also the investment. One Nigeria billionaire can wake up and support one artist or 10 artists with his money without anybody coming in. But Ghana, it will be very difficult.
But we also have these men in Ghana. We have these high-profile people, businessmen. Why don't they do that?
Because they have been in it when it was cassette and CD.
Yes.
Now it's in another level.
They don't understand.
They don't understand. So you, the youth, have to give them a proposal that they will understand that you have the money, put it in, you won't lose. Now in the media, in the social, if they play your music, even if it is 1 cent you are getting, stream one.
We have to explain
to the investors.
Okay.
So because before they know when they count cassette, I've sold 10,000 cassettes. I know my profit.
Wow.
I've sold 1 million cassette. I know my profit.
Because we often hear most of these artists say that there are no investors. So you think it is the education?
We need to educate them, and also some of the artists are very rude and disrespectful.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
You see, even Bible say, humble yourself.
Yes.
Sometimes when they get little money, small money, they misbehave. They forget the person who lead him to that place. And that is the problem, because if you do to 1, you do to 2, you do to 3, no investor will like to come again. Yeah. I'll prefer use my money to buy a house and rent it out for people to come, and I'll make my money. Yeah. That time they will have an idea to say, oh, even if I build a house, it give me more money because the value will increase. The music, when the music expire, what do I do? I'm talking as a businessman now to you, not as a musician.
Okay.
So have you put all that in?
Wow. Also, I've noticed that gone were the days where we saw most of our artists, the VIPs, now VVIP used to go to Nigeria. TikTok, all these people were going to Nigeria back to back and playing shows. In recent time, we don't see that. We don't see many of our artists going to Nigeria and command that number of crowds.
Some are doing it.
You can see even songs on the streets in
Before
Nigeria.
it was on
What has changed?
the reason why Nigeria too has changed in a level that, now the concept is not much like in the ancient time. Seku can tour all Nigeria and perform. Now, sometimes because of the case of Boko Haram and all those stuff, so the entertainment industry now has restrict on one-sided. But Nigerians are too smart, either in Port Harcourt or in Lagos or in Abuja a little bit. Because when a country is not safe, going for concert for tour, you have to be very careful as well too. So that is why I can say that one to bring down the entertainment industry. That's why the Ghanaians are not going there.
Okay.
You understand? But at least they are doing big concerts in Lagos and other places people are going. We should put our mindset there. Now, the IT is what is selling music. What is Ghana doing about it? And also, is the youth coming up? Are they trying to learn from their elders very well and bring themselves down respectfully to respect their leaders and learn from them? Or they thought they are making money so they don't need any advice again?
That's the posture of the many young artists.
That is true.
Wow.
They will not come to you. They will feel like, oh, they are there. Okay, be there.
Yeah. I know you spend most of your time in Nigeria, and I know during your time in Nigeria, you did a lot of stuff in terms of projecting the Ghana entertainment industry there as well. Can you highlight some of the things?
Some of them is like during 2008 and 9, try to collaborate Ghana and I bring in most of the Nigerian actors.
Actors?
Yeah, they came to Ghana to start coming.
Away from the music, you were
yes, trying. I was in the movie industry too. Try to make sure Ghana and Nigeria reach that unity form I'm looking for.
Okay.
And really, Zakoji was here, Ramsey Noah was here.
Wow.
Charles Okafor was here, Genevieve. I brought Genevieve here to shoot a movie with us. These are the things I do it not for making money, but to make sure we unify ourselves.
Wow.
And now look at how it is now. Ghanaians are now so much actors. Van Vika and Co, now they are all going there. Why? Majid, they are all going there. Jackie, they are all going there. Did they know how we started it? It was about conversation and communication. Invest in the Ghanaian actors. Do something with Ghana and you will reach internationally more than even staying in Nigeria. Because let me tell you one thing. Ghana is the gateway of Africa, no matter what. Because the white people themselves, they trust Ghana and they believe Ghana is peaceful.
Wow.
And that was the idea I was telling the producers. And they did. They came here to shoot a lot of movies with Miracle and all those things. Yes.
Wow.
And now, from there, Venus took over. And Venus, that is Salam, took over and
Salam.
did well.
Wow. But now we don't see that anymore.
Yeah,
we don't see them coming.
because the entertainment industry itself is diverting from another way. We have to go the way they are going.
Yeah.
Is Ghana doing that?
Why was there a shift?
The shift is that everything has turned to IT. Yeah. So you have to shift. So the world is changing.
We see now that the Nigerians have moved to the YouTube filming, where it's been very vibrant. I mean, they are pushing movies, shooting films and putting them on their YouTube platforms as well. And it's not as vibrant in Ghana as it is in Nigeria. And what do you make of that aspect of the film industry now?
You see, always Ghana, they are doing it. I can see some of them doing it.
Yeah.
I see Kasum Sinari doing all that and all those other people doing it. Yeah. They should keep it up because it doesn't start on one way. Nigerians too, they know how to invest in everything they are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you're asking me that, then let me ask you, why DSTV is well dominant in Nigeria movies than Ghanaians? Why? You ask yourself.
Probably they have more subscribers there.
And apart from more, they invest there. They have a lot.
Okay. So
Nigeria have about 200 million. You have 32 or 35 million. So you only thing that you have to do, you merge with them.
Exactly.
When they want to cheat you, excuse me to say that, not cheating. When they say, oh, I will give you 10% or 20%, what do you got to do to take it? Let them push it for you.
Exactly.
Before you know, the 20% have turned right, you can do it yourself. Yeah. So for business-wise, Nigerians are smart. Wow. They can block the whole chain. What will you do?
You see, I understand. I get you. And I like the fact that you've been pushing and trying to bring that connection. And I must commend you on that. Lately, we don't see that. We don't see that kind of a person in our space who is going to do that connection. You've done that for artists.
That has already been done. So it's still, they are still doing it. Just of recent, Kumasi guy, what is it, Lewin, brought Ramsey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Ramsey has been here for many
Yes.
times. Okay, if they have not been here shooting,
Yes.
why will he go there? That is the business has
Yeah,
started. Now the
exactly.
introduction has already been made.
And say, I'm really coming to the music industry as well, because we know how hard artists in Ghana find it very difficult to get collaborations in Nigeria. And because the fact that they are doing so well internationally, it becomes challenging. I've had a chance to speak to some artists here in Ghana who, even to the extent that when they shoot, when they record a song with these artists, getting them for a video shoot is even a challenge. And I'm sure most of the viewers know, and I'm not going to mention names. We know some artists who have dropped songs, and we don't see the Nigerian artists in that video. That should tell you that the availability was in there.
Because
And I don't know
after he sees that the music is good, he felt that it's a business. So come, let's discuss business before we shoot. That is Nigeria mentality.
Wow.
The business can be free. It depends your human relation with the person.
Okay.
But if you want to prove that you're a top star, Nigeria don't care to even do it for you for free.
Yeah.
But it's the communication.
All right.
If you can communicate for him to understand that, oh, let me do this to help this, my brother.
Yeah.
Nigerians are willing to help. From really, freely, I know. You understand? But sometime, maybe you are short video, maybe the music is recorded. It was on another form. Maybe you saw him, then you discuss, oh, come and feature, let me feature, maybe in Ghana.
Yeah.
That one has been done already. It's done. It's gone. So now you need video to push the music for people to know I am there. That is where the business starts.
Wow.
So not that they are trying to be so much, but you need communication. You need human relation. Talk to him. And be patient. Because maybe somebody has given him 1 million and he's going to get $1 million somewhere. Yours is not getting even $10,000. And he say, cool down, my brother, let me go and finish this deal. When I come back, I'll see you. You want to release your music quicker, even than him that, is in it. Then he will, But when you get proper human relation, proper communication with him, he will tell you straight ahead, oh, Uncle Sly, I'm recording. Me, they call me Daddy, most of them. Oh, Big Daddy. You understand? Oh, Uncle, this. You understand what I mean? So they will come and do it. So I think it's misunderstanding for that side. It's misunderstanding. And when it happens, so sometimes they have to contact that we have been there.
All right.
We use their godfathers to talk to them. Because every Nigerian has a godfather.
Yeah.
So when you talk to the guy, he doesn't understand. Forget about him. Go to the godfather.
Okay. Guys, we just tuned this entertainment guide. I'm having a conversation with Obiba Sly Collins, an amazing Highlife artist who's doing amazing for himself. And of course, he cuts across all the music calendar. And I'm very excited to have him on the show. Quickly, let's talk about your relationship with Fela and, of course, other Nigerian legends who you've had a chance to work with. What is your relationship with them? And I think...
No, Fela was like a godfather to every musician in Ghana. Because to be frank, when I went Nigeria New, I live at his place.
Really?
Oh, yes. He gave me a shelter. So that kind of a man is not a man. He's like a godfather to every musician that has been in Nigeria. You are Ghanaian. Immediately he mentioned Ghanaian.
Yes.
Fela will accept you.
Really?
That is it, because Fela loved Kwame Nkrumah very well. And that love is because of the love he has for Kwame Nkrumah. He doesn't discriminate between Ghanaians and Nigerians. No way. I've not seen that in him.
Wow.
He was a very great man. Thank God he gave us shelter, and we move on from there. And I move with Abriche Bakuf Sabitu and all those people before Techi Manson, Dave Manson formed a Blue Diamond Band, and we all joined the Blue Diamond Band in Lagos. You understand? So Fela is like a godfather to most of us. And so Fela issue, when I'm talking to Fela, I stand up. Because he's the person that will know the meaning of African, Pan-Africanism. He respects blacks seriously, no matter where you come from.
Do you think as Africans, we've celebrated him enough?
Oh, we have not even celebrated Kwame Nkrumah enough. You are talking about Fela. Fela is emulating from Kwame Nkrumah and co. And so even Kwame Nkrumah, have you celebrated him enough? And changing the date, I'll bring it today. I change it here and changing this one. Have you?
All right. Also, you did business in Nigeria as well, and you spoke about the attitude of Nigerians as well. Would you recommend that we inculcate that in the younger Ghanaian generation?
The only thing I see, Nigerians are very aggressive, and anything they are learning, they learn very well, and they make sure they know it, even if it is a problem, the problems that you create, they will do it well. So Nigerians, when we talk about Nigerians, they are very intelligent.
Yeah.
So when you are working with them, you have to be transparent, you have to be sincere with them, and they will open up to you. Yeah. Nigerians are the people that if they are doing writing, they will tell you, I'm intentionally doing writing. I'm intentionally do this bad thing. I won't do this one. I go agree. I won't do them this way. Yeah. Baba, leave me. Let me show this person. Say I can do this. You know, say you get angry. Because this person won't show me, say he gets sense more than me. When you try Nigerian that way, say you won't prove him, say he gets sense more than him. He go show you, say he gets sense. That thing has been happening. Nigeria like retaliate. But Ghana don't want to pick out of it. They like retaliate. If you do Nigeria person anything, he will go retaliate, but he won't know the time he will retaliate. When Ghanaians, Buzia drove them, how many years it took for Nigeria to retaliate? I'm telling you, Nigerians, they will tell you that doesn't mean they don't love you. Yeah. But they will do the same thing you do to them, to you, so that you feel it. All Nigerians have that attitude. Wow. So when you're working with them, you are transparent and you are good, they will be good with you.
Yeah. All right, I want to talk about your music. And of course, you've been in the space for how long?
40 years now.
Wow. Wow. First, what inspired you to even start doing music in the first place?
If you take me there, we won't close now. Do you know why? Because I'm from Ashanti Kingdom. And my father died. That is why I love Jerry Rollins very well. I would explain. If you take me there, you want me to speak so much.
You know, it's actually rare for an Ashanti to love Jerry Rollins.
Yeah, I love him very well because through his time, he abolished a thing. And then when my father died, I was thrown out on the street.
Wow.
Yeah, at 1978. Nowhere to take care of me, so I started struggling myself to take care of my younger ones.
So you've been on the street for years?
I've been on the street for years. Even going to Nigeria is on the street. Can I do every work? Shoemaker, nothing I've not done. I've talk about bricklayer. That is why if you talk about mason, I've done all that. Before I get to, and when my father died, I was a good singer. My father's bought instruments for my uncle, and my father bought instruments for Osofo Daisy.
Okay.
Yeah, my father did.
There's a road on that, someone called
Osofo Daisy, and his nephew was Fred Ade.
Okay.
So my father's nephew is Fred Ade. So that music industry and artistic and comedy was in my family already. Wow. And my mom too was a queen mother of Ashanti folk song, that is Nyonkro Hima.
Okay.
You understand? So true, when he died, nowhere to take care of me, start struggling from 78, travel to Nigeria, 79, come back to Ghana, try to get some more education, go to LA to try to book from LA to complete my education, 80, 81. Then go back to get certificate, go back to Nigeria. Wow. That way I'm talking about the secretary of SAR 7.
Wow.
Struggling, have to do every type of business to take care of my little ones. So if you check about that time, and as I was doing that type of business, I'm still doing music. Wow. And at one time, I was a disco dancer. I danced with Azigiza. Now that he's a pastor, he can tell you the truth. In Kumasi, I won a disco dancing competition somewhere in 1982 or 1983. Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? This type of life, hustling, struggling, going to Nigeria. Before you know, I find myself living in a ghetto where everybody, before I know, I'm in Fela Place, staying there.
Yeah.
Because we are on the hustle street. Anywhere you go, I do a lot of work. But I have never been abandoned by God.
Wow.
In any situation, God was with me.
Yeah.
Through that, I have a godmother who adopted me. Her name was the late Hawa Yakubu
Oh.
in Nigeria. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Watch my singing. He said, you can sing like this and you are doing you keep on doing your music. I'm a patriotic musician. Any music I do have to impart people. Can listen to Why Africa. That was my new song I just released.
And I know you've been putting out music to promote peace during elections
That
and
is
all that.
I've done that for over 2 decades.
Yes.
Ghana Plus Peace is mine. Through Obiba Foundation is mine.
Wow.
Just to make sure, because if you have not seen trouble before, that is why you think that the troubles will happen.
Yes.
But we have seen it.
Yes. And with the fact that you've traveled across the world, that experience, and you still have that strong bond with Ghana, we must commend you. Because somebody would have said, oh, I'm not really staying in Ghana. I'm doing my stuff around the world. So, but you still focus on projecting Ghana and making sure there's peace and stability.
That is
in
why
our country.
I came from here.
Yeah.
And I know there is something in Ghana. There is something in Ghana that we Ghanaians have not seen.
Realized.
And God will show us. There is a blessing. Kwame Nkrumah will have take us there. But I believe his grandson, I can call John, His Excellency John Mahama, his grandson, because his father was working so I know, I pray God give him that wisdom, uncommon wisdom, divine wisdom, so that he can fulfill the ideology that Nkrumah wants, or Africa wants to be. Yeah.
Aside the fact that you do music to impact, I noticed that most of your songs talks about love and appreciating humans and all that. What's the background for that one as well?
The background, you see, if you don't love, then who are you?
It's true.
You, as I see you, I love you. You are my brother. If anywhere I see you, I love you. Exactly. If I hate you, why hate you? Because you are handsome and I'm ugly? Or because you are a young guy and I'm old? You see, these are all the mentality Ghana have to wipe.
That's why you push love.
That is what I always talk about. I'm not talking about ordinary love, natural love from God.
Yes.
To love every tribe. Because see how Yakubu adopted me. From where? Pusiga.
Yeah.
He never told no one, this is not my son.
Yes.
He took me to Obasanjo, took me to so many presidents. At that time, he introduced me as my son.
Yeah.
He's a Northerner. So everybody knows me as a Northerner. Yes, I am, because my mom is from there. That is the love. The woman showed me the kind of love even my father's family couldn't show me.
Wow. Wow.
Then now I'm here. You are there. You want to claim I'm from there. But what about if I told you I'm from Pusiga? What will you do?
True.
Because somebody showed me kind love, vividly clean love, without discrimination. That is why I've been singing and talking about unity. If you're an Evotarian, look at Rollins' uncle. Do you know what happened? You have never even asked me, how do I met? I'm talking about Rollins. Why do I say I'm an Ashanti? I love Rollins.
Yes.
Upon the struggle, upon all the struggle, I managed to do an album called Yemwa Ghana. This was 1994. I brought to this country and moved all around the producers in this country.
Yeah.
Because it was so patriotic. It was not profane. It was not sounding the way they want. Then, someone took me directly to Mr. Abotui. I called him Rollins' father, but it's his uncle. He listened to the song. He only asked me, can I play guitar? I said, yes. He said, let me bring my guitar for you to play. And I played the guitar and I sang the same song, Yemwa Ghana. Do you know what happened? Who made me become Sly in Ghana? It's them, Rollins and his uncle. Immediately he called somebody from GBC, called Mr. Cyril Akolache. 1994. This is a patriotic song. Use it. Before the producers saw, I am already on air.
You have gone to them already.
I've gone to them already.
Wow.
So had it been I lose up
And not meet
and not
the uncle of Rollins.
Rollins, what will I be? So that is what? Is it not love?
It's love.
So why will you discriminate?
Nah, never.
Never.
You can never discriminate. And I think I must commend you. In recent time, most of our young artists do not do albums like you guys. And you've been consistent. You have a lot of albums to your
Oh,
name.
yes. Oh, yes.
Do you still think albums are relevant in today's music?
No, it's relevant. But one thing they don't know, because now the single release and because of the stream, they thought when you release and you stream it and people bet album counts your credibility of what you have done in the music industry.
Okay, great.
So you can combine all your singles when you get 10 and you make it. But now they are doing it.
Right.
I believe one of my son, Elom, is now educating a lot of the youth. Elom Bini is educating a lot of the youth. He's one of my sons in the social media era.
Yeah.
You understand? And he's doing good.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
Because he's handling a lot of Rocket Downy and Co. A lot of artists doing well.
Also, do you think it's important for artists to learn instruments, playing of the instruments?
It's for their own benefit. So that you won't look stupid when you get to some place. They call you, you're a musician. What can you play? You can't play anything. For your own good.
All right. Before we go, let's talk about the musician union of Ghana, which is Musica.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of back and forth. I mean, in terms of the leadership, what do you make of the decision? I mean, the issues that are happening in Musica, because many of the young people find it sad to see that thing happen, because you're supposed to be the strongest union in the country.
They don't have money. They are poor.
Musica is poor.
They don't have money. So that is what the government and other people, industry, have to support Musica to grow, because they cannot even Musica copyright. They are broke. Yes, they are broke, because I really respect Bessa.
Yes.
Because he's using his own pocket money sometimes to do a lot of things, and I feel pity. You see, but they forget the copyright, the music they are playing on radio belongs to musicians.
Yes.
I don't want to go there. That one, really, Parliament have to do something about it. There have to be a budget for musicians. In UK, it is there. In France, it is there.
But the question many people ask is that you can't even put your leadership in order.
But the leadership is in order. We have voted.
We know them. We know that they've been in court for so many months.
But it is done now. Bessa is there. Which court are you going again? Do the right thing. Okay, now it is enough. What are you going to do? Minister of Tourism, now you have come. Welcome.
Yeah.
They should reason together with the Musica and make it strong. Not that always. We see Ghanaians don't respect musicians until they want to do their parties, they want to funerals, and they remember musicians. But the world is not like that. And they even see France, that everybody, their political way I don't like, but their musical way. When you talk about music, France promote a lot of African music in the whole world.
Okay.
Why are they doing that? Do you think they don't make money? They have Alliance Française. Every African country, they do music, they teach the language so that the people will learn.
We see a lot of challenges with Gamro as well. Their license has been revoked by the former Attorney General. My question is, Uncle Rex has been there for so many years. Do you think there's a need for a new face? There's
There's no need for a new face.
Because he's been there for
He's been there for long, but
But
there's
you
a
don't see the
need
change.
of reform. They need, you see, they have
you
to.
think this reform doesn't include the personnels?
They include the personnel, and also the government have to come in. Attorney General, have you checked since generations, since 17th century, you know, when music has been done? Can you show me any record? Even go to GBC, they don't have records to show that you can get 1818, 1820, 1940s music. It's not there.
I talk to many of the veteran artists who are not interested in anything about music, Gamro, because it's not attractive.
Even now, sometimes I feel pity for the social media. We are so-called social media. If one day we wake up in the morning and all social media shut down,
You come back to traditional media.
what will you do?
Yeah,
Because anything can happen.
it's true.
And the whole social media, if time comes,
Yes.
you are streaming and every year is not working. Where is our records? Where are you going to get your informations? These are things that I want the youth to think. Time will come down. You need your own library. Go to GBC, they have libraries of Asian music. I don't think they have. They will have few and go and look at the faces. You look at them, it's not clear. These are all the things that Ghana need to help to grow entertainment industry. Not to put the money in our pocket, but reform the entertainment industry, rebuild it strong so that we can make money out of it.
All right. Do you agree with the fact that our Ghana Music Awards is being organized by a private entity like Charterhouse?
Because you are broke. If you have money, go and do it. Ghana has money to do it. They don't think of music. They think when somebody died and they call you to come and sing that time. Oh, you're done. Fuck! Don't let me go like America. I'm sorry. You're on screen. I apologize for that.
Yeah, but you see, we see these artists frontlining all these political parties' agenda. Why can't they be the big advocates for these things? Because we've seen the likes of Nassim.
Some of them have done that, and they couldn't listen to them. Okay, you are supposed to ask me why have I stopped and doing business. I'm doing construction. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Yes. I prefer to do project because I know if I do the project, the government didn't pay me. A time will come, another government come, you will pay me. My money is still lying down. But where will I go and search for my music that I've been playing for so many years for them to pay me? So these are all the things that our culture is dying.
Wow. I don't know, but I mean,
my son is short of words.
Yes, because the younger generation, that's the challenge.
I have seen a lot. Some come to me. I have a lot of them too. Yeah. Even in recording, even in everything, I have a lot of them. Yeah. But how long will I? How long? So the people, the business people, Guinness that they are giving us alcohol to drink, Fanta they are giving us diabetes, Coca-Cola they are giving us. They should help the entertainment industry, as they are doing in Nigeria.
That's what they do there.
Yes. So if you will not go and put a proposal then to make sure government back you so that it will happen. Now I'm selling even my wisdom as a consultant to you. And I don't need to sell it. You're supposed to consult me, then I'll tell you what you should do.
Thank you very much for joining us on the show. It's awesome having you on the show.
And
we'd love you to come back again.
No, we do.
Anything else you want to add up, and how can we connect with you, your music, and what you've been up to in recent time?
It's on the social media. It's like Collins for Peace, as you people know. My email, Gmail, and also Sly Collins for Peace, YouTube, Facebook, or Sly Collins for Peace. Okay. And listening to Why African Music is one of my songs. It's an African countryside rhythm. Yeah. Listening to it when you're about to sleep. So think of Africa, think of Ghana, think of something better. Thank
you very much, Auntie. Guys, it's awesome having a conversation with Obiba Sly Collins. And thank you for watching the show. We'll catch you same time next week.